Hey guys, I'm Jessica Gomez and this is my room and I'm here to talk about me. This is my life. I'm 20 years old. I go to Manchester Community College. I'm a psychology major. My boyfriend's name is Dennis and I have a horse and she takes up pretty much the rest of my time. Manchester Community College. I plan on going from there to Southern New Hampshire University to get my bachelor's and then my master's in child and adolescent development and social work, and then eventually going on to get my doctorate in psychology. I took a year at Manchester Community College doing education, and it was the best decision of my life because they put you right into the classroom right off the bat, and if I had waited and gone to a university, and I would have decided that I hated it way too late in the game, and this way I was able to change and do something that I really loved and go in for the long haul. Dennis is my boyfriend. We've been together for about a year. He's great. We really get along together. We laugh a lot, and he's a lot like me. His parents and my mom worked together before either of us were born. And when he was born, my grandmother, my mom's mom, babysat him for a while, and then when I was born, we were babysat together for a little while until he started going to his mom's house. So, baby pictures, whole 9 yards. Horseback riding, I guess it started when I was about probably 5. My mom had been riding, and she's been riding all her life pretty much, and I used to go to her riding lessons and I'd see her riding horses and I fell in love with that automatically. She used to ride at this little place in, I think, Auburn or Raymond, somewhere out there, called Saltbox Barn, and it was owned by a woman that she used to work with when she worked with my boyfriend Dennis's parents. And the woman had 2 gorgeous horses that I still remember to this day. It was a Jaguar and Carlton. And Carlton was a lesson horse. He was a big brown and black bay horse. And my mom used to ride him for lessons, and I begged and begged and begged, and finally she let me start taking lessons when I was 6. So 14 years now I've been riding, and I got my start at Saltbox Barn with Leslie, and that was the best time. I do. Her name is Sedona. She's a full paint mare, and she's pretty much all white with little brown speckles all over her. She looks like she has freckles. I've officially owned her for 2.5 years now, and I've leased her for 5 years before that, so I've been with her for about 7. And I started working with her when she was bright green. She knew pretty much nothing. I picked her out of a field. I had been volunteering at this barn in Candia, and the deal was you volunteer here and you work for us for a few hours, and then you can ride one of our horses for an hour. And I had already been taking lessons with them for a time, so I kind of knew the horses there, and I wanted to try a horse that I didn't really know. And Sedona happened to be in the field, and she came right up to me, and I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. I've never ridden this one before. So I took her in, and my supervisor comes over and goes, oh my God, no, you can't ride this horse. So, okay, well, why? She goes, well, you just can't ride her. I said, all right, well, can I just go play with her? Can I just walk her around? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I started walking her around, and a little while later, this woman comes back out, and she goes, okay, you can ride her, but you can just walk and trot. You can't go fast on her. You just got to work with her. She needs somebody to work with her, and if you want to work with her, that's fine. But it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of patience. And she's never going to do what you wanted, because at the time, I really wanted to do jumping, and I wanted to go to shows, and I wanted to do all this fancy stuff. And they knew that. And they just needed somebody to train this horse for free so that they could use her. So they had me start working with her, and we actually got a long way. Originally, they were like, she's never going to do anything better than a trail horse. She's going to go out in the field, and that's all she's ever going to be good for. And, push came to shove, and I worked with her for, well, I guess now 7.5 years, and the horse that they told me would never be anything better than a trail horse and would never do anything that I wanted, turned out to be the best investment of my life. She follows me when she comes when I call. She follows me when I walk away. I can ride her with nothing on but a halter and a lead rope, and we just took her to her first show, something that everyone told me she'd never be able to do, and we took first place at barrel racing, something she's never done before. So definitely a comeback kid kind of story. She's the best horse I've ever worked with. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know about me. I guess I'll wrap it up here. Thanks so much for listening to me, and I'm glad I got to share a little bit of my life with you.